Hey, what's up guys? It's Pedro here from NoobCoder.com, and in this tutorial I want to talk about fields and getters and setters. So what is a field? A field is basically a variable that is within a class. So here we have our animal class that we created in our previous tutorial, and here we have some constructors. So let's give it some fields. So now I can say public, and let's think of things that animals have. Let's say it's a pet animal, so most likely that animal has a name. Let's keep going with this. Let's say the animal also has an age. Let's say the animal... What am I typing? Let's say the animal also has a weight. Okay, so animal has a name, age, and weight. Alright, big deal. Why do I have these fields? So every time I instantiate or create a new animal object, that object will have these fields or these properties. It will have a name, an age, and a weight. So let's go down to the default constructor and let's change it up because this default constructor is useless. So now what I could say is, whenever the default constructor gets called, remember, this is what happens when the object is created. I can say the name of this particular animal is called Pedro. The age of this particular animal is 18. And let's say the weight is, 100 pounds. Okay, now let's head over to our main.java. And let me comment this out. This is from the last tutorial. And now you can see that we create our animal. But now this animal has a couple more properties. It has a couple of public fields that we can access. So I could print out animal.name. And let me copy and paste this because I am lazy. Animal.age, animal.weight. Let's run this, and you see that this new animal object that we created has these properties. Now what I want, since I have these fields, now I can actually change it. So I could say animal.name is assigned the value of, let's say, Christina. And now let's print out animal name. So if I print out animal name now, you can see that now my animal's name is Christina. So now I want to get into, so now that we got the basics at least, now I want to get into getters and setters. You saw how easily that I could change the name to whatever I want, but this is not particularly a good thing. For example, my object is exposed, the variables within it. So if I want to assign the age of the animal, I can say -99. And if I run this, well, I didn't print this out, but let's print this out. And if I run this, we get -99. Now, obviously, as a programmer, we know, or as a logical thinking human being, that the age of an animal can't be -99. That's nonsense. So there's a way to protect the fields within our object. And that way is to create getters and setters. So now I'm going to change, let's say I'll change all of them just to make this easy. Now what I'm changing is the access modifier. This means who can access this variable. Public means anyone can access this field. Private means no one can access this field. This field is only for our animal class. So let's change all this to private. So now we're protecting it. And now you see that we're actually getting errors. And let's run this. And you see that the error, the field animal name is not visible. So when I say private, that means, hey, no one can access this. So that's why we're getting an error. Java says, hey, animal doesn't have a field called name. But what we can do is generate getters and setters. So I'm only going to do this for one class. So a getter essentially just returns what you want to be exposed. So let's say I want the age to be exposed. All I need to do is just a regular method. So public int get age. And now I can return the age. And this age is talking about this age. So now let's get rid of all this to clean this up. And now if I print out animal.getAge, I can now use this as a method because this is a public method. .getAge, you see .getAge. Now if I save and run this, you see that the error goes away. Now let's say when I created this object, I initially made a mistake. Let's say the age wasn't 18, so I need a way to change it. I can't just say animal.age is equal to whatever. It won't let me. Because remember, Java doesn't know that this exists because I made it private. So one way we could get rid of that is by creating a setter. So right now I have a getter. Now I could create a setter for our animal class. So I could say void.setAge, and it has a parameter of age. And now I can say this.age is assigned age. Now the this keyword is new. When I say this, I'm referring to the variable within this class. So this age refers to this age right here. This age passing in is the age that's getting passed in from our main method. So right now, if I want to say, let's say I made a mistake, I want to set the age to 20 instead of 18. There you go. That's calling this. So this should be 20. The age within our class is going to be assigned a value of 20. And now if I print this out to the console and change this to, get, that's good. You see that we indeed changed the age of the animal to 20. So those are fields, those are getters and setters. We got a sneak peek to what public and private mean. Those are just accessor modifiers. Who can access this variable within our class? Public means anyone can access it. Private means, hey, only within our animal class. We also got exposed to the new keyword this, which means, hey, the variable within this animal class, because we named it the same exact thing. So it needs to know which age are you talking about. So this.age means I'm referring to this age, and this age is the number I'm passing in, which is 20. So I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Like, comment, subscribe.